Pete says I'm a completionist, but I find having a full set of something to be very rewarding.
Just like toenails.
I mean, I won't judge anyone who has that mentality unless they start to injure themselves in the process, in which case, please stop.
Correct.
Yeah, you don't want to go that road.
Anyway, welcome back to new Super Lucky's Tale for the Nintendo Switch. We have just arrived to our next world of the game, Veggie Village, and let's not stall any longer. Let's go to our first world.
I will ask first things first. Do you want to still be a ninja in these unknown turfs, or did you want to swap costumes?
Well, first let me find the guy first. Also use this as an opportunity to just, explore around the field.
We can meet the locals.
We only just got here after all. It's best for us to start getting a little familiar with our current neighbors.
The locals are a bunch of southern worms.
Thankfully, they're the nice variety.
Yay.
For the most part, anyway. There's a few sticklers, but they're like the exception rather than the norm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like the snow people of Evergreen Town.
I can see that. And as always, there's a lot
kind of like
little
that, except a little...
Oh, hey, you.
Ah, yes, we meet again. How very strange for you. I'm sure. Run along now, little fox. I'm very busy golem.
I don't know if I should trust you.
These machines Tess made are quite marvelous, aren't they? She's clever, that one. Always thinking outside the litter box.
Uh-huh.
Tess is a visionary. Different and difficult to understand at times, but never ever boring. Always plot twists and turns with that one.
I think he just repeats after that.
It's a good thing that that Lucky's pretty much the innocent type and never quite gets the idea that, he's exactly who we think he is.
Yep,
Yeah.
not yet.
And that's something that I do want to talk about real quick when it comes to, the interactions with Totally Not Jinx there. What am I trying to say? I do appreciate, the moments where he actually does start complimenting the members of the kitty litter, because it goes to show that, in spite of him being a tyrannical dictator, he does care for his kids.
He's a supportive dad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna find it. We'll just be a ninja. Let's go to Piggy Peril. So...
Alrighty. I mean, we just got this thing not that long ago, so it's fair we started it for a little longer.
So, difficulty-wise, how does this game naturally progress between its different worlds?
I would say in terms of difficulty, it's definitely a pretty natural escalation, I like to think. I can't think of, any particularly glaring spikes that the game has. Oh, actually, hang on.
Hey there, you.
That darn!
Oh.
I'll
You go, Jordy.
Yeah, go for it. I was gonna do something weird.
She's really playing dirty. She got her hogs run wild. Literally. She's forcing our pigs, our poor pigs, to pound with this crazy metal monstrosity.
We'll free them.
It's just you and me here, partner. I'll keep an eye out for Tess while you go on ahead. Let's shut that stockyard down.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get...
Freedom for the piggies! Oh, boy. Oh!
Whoops.
Okay, what was that I said about the favor for the piggy? Which I guess that should be said, yeah, how platforming does look like it can be a little tight.
It's a little tight, but I don't think, aside from, the later levels, it's nothing super demanding. That was just me being a little too cocky.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
As far as the controls for this game are concerned, they're absolutely as tight as they need to be.
With your digging mechanics, is there kind of can you say if you're jumping from platform to platform, can you use that to do an aerial dive sort of thing?
This?
Yeah. I was wondering if earlier you could have used that to get a little extra boost towards the next platform, a la Cat Mario diving.
It is possible.
It's just that the air time while you're in the air, it's a little short, and plus since you go straight down, I don't want to take any chances.
I wouldn't either. Plus, you gotta get that U.
Like that.
I will definitely alleviate some concerns. You have enough leeway. You just gotta make sure to figure that out on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You learning the limits and
like I said before, this game is very breezy and it's very approachable.
Okay. Yeah. And it looks like either you can, and it looks like almost kind of like Mario Galaxy. You can either kill something immediately by jumping on it, or ooh, nice.
That was a close one.
Or by thank you. Or by carefully whacking them and then running into them later.
Yeah. Yep. I'll get that life in a second.
I bet there's some coins. Yes, there are. We're getting closer. I also appreciate the game. Well, for the most part, I noticed that one coin that fell into the abyss is lost to all time. But
there's plenty more where that came from, so no need to worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like that for the most part, you don't have to run into the coins to collect them. Like if they're invisible, once you've activated them, that's enough to get all the goodies.
Correct.
Poor little Piggy.
Aw, Piggy.
Aw, he's working up a sweat.
So why are the buggies evil? I can understand why the cats are, given the whole lore we learned. But every single insect we found has been evil, except for the worms.
They're just, I don't know. They just are. They're pests.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. Time shot.
And we don't knock out pests.
And we also bathe.
Smashing on us, we're reformed pests.
Reformed pests.
Don't worry, I can take that.
You got this.
Yay!
Nice.
Dusty.
See, yes, for cookie.
See you later.
And I will say, also as a slight alleviation, even though this game does have, that classic life system, it's actually very easy to rake up lives in this game, so you shouldn't really have to worry about getting a game over anytime soon.
It really is just there. It really is just there as a courtesy more than anything.
Well, I know that you can get them from the little floating heads and stuff. Do you also get them for a certain number of coins collected?
I believe you do.
I want to say you can get one every 300, which is also what you get for the pages.
Good job.
Okay. All right.
Boing,
Gotta get into that higher track.
boing,
If not, then I mean, again, extra lives are pretty easy to come by.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with hearts.
I should look into the composer because the music seems pretty nice and how to put this. I mean, like you said, laid back. Like it's just a nice sort of ukulele.
It's an absolute, this, in my opinion, this is one of those games that is, the definition of chill. You just, something cute and relaxing to, just calm yourself with, just to play through. It's kind of like Kirby in that regard, I like to think.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, nice. And let's get that Y, and we are done skis.
But why?
Well, I mean,
Because
Because
they
it's
spell our name.
Because it's a crooked letter.
Why? Because we gotta.
Yahoo!
Why? Because I can.
They'll never know.
No, I will never know.
And the pigs rejoice at you saving their bacon.
I will admit, the level design like this kind of gives me Little Big Planet vibes.
It definitely feels like it now that you mention it.
Where it's like in an instance like this, you really had no really no influence on what was happening. Just by the time you made it to the end, it's like, oh, the story is you did this. Trust us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this game is, for the most part, pretty good about that.
Yeah.
Woo! Good job!
I always wanted to go to a water park. I hear they have slides. You can slide on hard surfaces by holding down ZR, by the way. Not quite sure what that has to do with my affinity for water parks, but I just want to be helpful. I like being helpful. It gives me purpose in life. I want to have a purpose.
I want to go to a water park.
She knows.
She knows where it's at.
I do know where it's at.
And yeah, like before, getting to the end of these worlds is insanely generous. Which I mean, again, I appreciate that going for 100% completion for the most part is still pretty satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Now let's go have ourselves a good old-fashioned egg roll.
I'm not a fan of egg rolls personally.
Yeah, I'm not too big on Chinese food in general.
Now, if it was scrambled eggs, on the other hand, or a breakfast burrito, maybe I'll consider.
Wonder if anyone's ever tried to make scrambled egg rolls.
Good question, actually. So, yeah. The main gimmick behind this level is that eggs are rolling everywhere. And they are much bigger than your standard farmer's market variety.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're being hatched by a giant chicken.
Dang that, Tess.
Well, it's time for more open world. Don't you tell me what to do, freaking sassy fox. I'll do what I want. Maybe I don't want to come along.
Speaking of sassers...
Oh yeah, this guy. Or this girl, first off.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. The unknown variable. I've yet to factor how you fit in. While my automated excavators work elsewhere, I'm doing wonders for their egg production around here. This
Yes.
place could use a little imaginative, innovation, if you ask me. Part of my illiteracy.
I could totally imagine Tess being a stutterer.
No,
Well, I mean,
not
she's
just
trying
a
to, like,
stutterer. It's like you did such a fast turnaround on imaginative. I almost was about to forgive you for having troubles pronouncing production.
But these ungrateful invertebrates don't understand progress. I'm surrounded by average-minded individuals. Ugh.
And there she goes.
Like that random fellow over there.
Yeah. What do you say, Logan? Because I don't think you've gone to voice anyone yet.
Well, it was party. Let's see the cat headed today. It's made him bigger than a barn jack full of buffaloes. I'm sure her control doohickeys around here somewhere. You don't mind burying around for a spell. I'm sure you'll dig up something useful.
Like this?
Holy chamole.
I was just kidding. I didn't think you actually could.
Can I be this guy as well?
Sure, hang on.
Assuming you can talk to them here. Oh, you can.
Come on,
The original Boomhauer.
What'd he say?
It's one of my favorite things
You
that
can find
Boomhauer
I
does.
think you can find his. I can't tell if that's his wife, his daughter, or what.
Oh my gosh, they have
Not
a
that
whole
matters.
pot around here.
Oh, wait.
Assuming, or it could just be the same people just doing their thing. And yeah, time to swat some chickens back in their coop. And there's a
Yeah,
lot of
because
them.
this,
A lot.
yeah, this is a little side mission that you can do, helping out the worm folk with their chickeneerings.
Naturally, if you want to get everything in the level, you are going to want to do this.
I imagine it's either for all the letters or all the coins or something.
I want to say in this case, it'll give you a letter. If not that, then a hidden page.
That
And also, what you saw there will be certain like obstacles that you do have to unearth by burrowing, like that panel there. Burrow underneath it, and it turns into a bounce pad.
Okay.
It's like it was made for me.
Also, I've learned now not to discredit the humble roots of chickening.
A noble chickener, the humble chickener.
The noble chickeny. And then it just gets pecked.
You know, now I have a freaking cursed image in my head of seeing one of those worms with Leo's face.
With the big old long nose and everything.
Yeah. Right down to looking exactly like the director's brother.
Oh, freaking Fares.
Yes.
I would love that.
Come on, chicken.
It would be uncanny as all get out.
If you accidentally
Yeah.
hit that dude, if you accidentally hit that chicken into the endless ocean, do
Whoop,
they like
whoop.
Okay, careful
Okay.
now.
Watch out! It looks
He's
like they're dangerously
He's stuck.
close to bouncing off.
Don't worry, like as long as they don't leave that square, it still counts as them being collected.
Okay,
All right, well, let's go find the rest of them and hope for the
I
best.
love it up here.
I see one.
I feel smarter already.
What is your opinion on the art of chickening, Jordan?
It's very, very hard. I would know that
Alright.
because I had an old childhood friend who raised a chicken farm.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
did they?
Yep.
That's neat.
Oh come on. Oh jeez, now they're bouncing.
I'll be
in.
right
Okay,
back,
just
guys.
No worries.
Alrighty.
Okay, there's gotta be another one.
Well,
There.
here. There's the last one. The first.
Yeah, there's a letter that we need. So there's that at least.
For what it's worth, I will definitely say this is probably one of the better worlds in the game.
I mean, I'm liking I am liking the variety that this game is having in terms of both the side-scrolling fun platformer mixed with occasionally these, I guess honestly, even especially with quests like this, I kind of get more Banjo-Kazooie vibes almost from these areas.
Pretty much. And huzzah! We got all the chickens back in their coop, and for our efforts, we
Hey,
get the
you
letter
got a
U.
The real silly guys, the real treasure was you all along.
I'm back.
Do you think you'd notice if we swapped them right in the ocean?
I'm pretty sure they would be rather upset about that.
Oh, how do we do? Oh, that's right, ground pound.
Yep.
Alright.
Now we gotta take out the contraptions that are oversized, and this is pretty much lucky. Like the freaking. This is
It's like-
pretty much this world's answer to genetic mutations.
It's like that and
Oh, you did it. My sweet little band egg is back to normal. Annie and Penny are just up that hill yonder. I hate being bothered, but they could really use your help too.
It's like that, and it's also oh, what's that? Also, there's a blue diamond you missed.
Oh, back there? Or?
Yeah,
there.
if you go back up to where Billy Bob over there was, you can jump
I
across
see.
the floating lanterns. But
You silly, that's Billy Jean.
Billy Jim, oh Billy Bob, Billy Banana Buffili, and then it's all right, I get it.
Billy D is not my lover.
No, that's Billy Jean.
Oh,
Sorry, Billy
is
D is
so-
like... It's funny, because when I say Billy D, it's technically a Strong Bad reference, but it's referencing that song too. It's in one of the episodes of The Cool Game for Attractive People.
Are we still gonna do that at any point?
I'm up for
I
it.
wouldn't mind it.
I'm up for it. The only issue is that I forget who we wanted to have.
Oh,
an
an egg.
egg. We just gotta find a nest now. Oh, I see. Now we gotta do this collectathon.
Yeah, but this little guy lost his eggs, and now he wants us to pick them up and put them back and become a mother to these chickens.
We can
The
become
chickens that
rich.
hatch really fast out of those eggs, I
Oh,
just noticed. Like for example, like, watch this one right here.
It's a
Put 'em
chow
down,
egg,
then
and then kaboom, and it's fully grown and ready for more egg making.
Are we sure this is supposed to be the natural equivalent?
Are we sure this is the natural order?
The natural pecking order.
Well, the way you're describing the whole trying to stop the chicken thing, I was almost wondering if this was supposed to be like our own like betterment for the proper treatment of animals, except one that I can actually get behind.
Yeah. We saved your chickens, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you for releasing chickens.
Don't worry, I don't care about your plot or your intentions. I'm in it for the money. And as we
Look
say,
at
as I
all the money. Look at this money.
Oh, yeah, that's
my-
a lot of money, all right.
That is a lot of money. Oh my gosh, it's a slow day. Welcome everybody. It's a Tuesday that we're recording.
Oh yeah,
on,
here's
so-
another thing we want to worry about. Inside that coop is a chicken named her Chick. We need to find the rest of her chicks because that's not the only one.
Okay.
Oh.
Hang on.
But in the
First off-
process, we should probably go ahead and grab the other coins.
Okay, come on. And then,
This should guarantee us another letter, if nothing else.
Come on.
if we fail, are we able to just attempt this?
Oh yeah, you can always go back to the clock and do it again.
That's
Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's no. We might as well just go back.
You can do it. The time limit is surprisingly generous.
Oh wow, it
Yeah.
really is.
And it was just a
thought,
coin anyway.
It was a diamond.
Yeah, diamond good, madame.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I did see those chicks down there,
It
so...
was fine. It was fine. So now we just gotta get them all to love us.
And follow us.
Come on,
I mean,
chicky.
this-
Come on, chicky.
I will say that
Alright.
this doesn't seem that. No. This absolutely seems kind of like a baby's first platformer sort of thing.
to an extent.
I could see someone like Audrey enjoying this.
I think she would like it, yeah.
Hey, come on. Follow
Come
me.
on, chicky.
I wish you could get more than. I wish you could get more than one to follow you, but this will have to do.
I thought you could, but...
I mean, I think it's possible. You just can't run too fast, otherwise you'll probably lose
Oh,
their trail.
there you go.
Oh yeah, there we are.
There we go.
You gotta play the Pied Piper in this instance.
Yeah.
But I don't got no flute.
You got a fife.
There we go.
What's a five?
It's a K.
Anyone got a fiver?
Smoke if you got him.
And can we? Oh, okay. We
Also-
gotta go find that machine.
Yeah. Don't mind us.
Oh, and then we
And-
have mazes.
Yep, mazes, and they're definitely going to take advantage of that ability I mentioned earlier, where burrowing can actually boost up certain platforms like that.
Oh.
I want to say they'll stay airborne once you uplift them.
That is a really neat. That is a really neat detail. How?
They only stay up for a little bit.
I will say that's
I've
a neat
noticed
little.
it.
Alright, so we gotta
No,
hurry over.
I think it was always at that elevation. I want to say it's like a case where, actually, I think you're expected to go ahead and whack that target now.
to move it around.
Oh.
Okay. I will say I do like that detail of how the tresses like kind of bulge upwards from you digging underneath them. Whack. There
Oh yeah,
we
no,
go.
they spared no expense on this project. And I mean, it's also funny because again, this is new Super Lucky's Tale, so they spent all the time they can to polish. Like it's the exact same engine and framework and whatnot as the original game, but touched up to the nth degree.
Well, I think it deserves that. Oh.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
on a
timer.
timer, I just noticed.
Okay, so we just have to just jump back up there. Is all.
You might want to also raise that other platform just to be safe.
Oh no, it's
whatever.
also the one
Oh,
code is
that's
also linked
right.
by
That's
that
right.
thing.
We gotta raise that. We gotta raise that thing up.
But once we get through it, we can get them both. So let's just hurry now.
Make it quick.
There you are, and whoop, we're good. So a 1 and a 2, and now we can escape out of here.
Oh, I could just skip through.
Bob! Hey, Bob!
Okay.
Those dirt patches aren't there for nothing.
What's that racket?
I don't know why I said Bob. Hey, Bob! I think I watched too much Veggie Tales.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how you were watching that the other day.
A beacon of hope beyond these grassy hills.
I forget where.
Hey, you're a weed.
I knew it.
Well, I just love that, like, I'll let you continue your story, but I love how they actually uploaded, like, a snippet of that, the whole, like, hey, you're a weed, on that day that, I forget the exact date, but it's
420.
yeah, 420.
Oh, yeah.
They did it. The Veggie Tales Twitter has been a very peculiar oddity. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's actually run by Phil and Mike.
I doubt it.
I don't think so at this point. I even watched a behind the scenes thing where apparently, like, a lot of things went wrong with Veggie Tales because Phil got too ambitious.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video too.
Yeah, and I feel bad for him because you know this was his baby, and he got overly ambitious, and then it just became something that not just him, but a lot of old school Veggie Tales fans didn't want.
Yeah.
Some things are
I know I'm
just
supposed to-
you just gotta acknowledge when you reach a peak. I'd say just keep on going. I want to say the way to that secret page is coming up.
Alrighty. Oh, first.
Hey, Tess.
This barnyard needs a serious hard work overhaul, and you are interrupting my upgrades. Progress cannot be stopped. If you think you're so smart, let's do a little experiment, shall we? See how well you test against these foes. Try your best. There's no room for bias. Skew the data, and I'll skewer you! Seriously, it's all for the science.
I would love if at this moment you notice that. I would love if, like, during that conversation, the chicken like starts like staring at her with its buggy like hypnotized like, ooh, just like, what are you looking at me for?
What are you looking at, pencil neck?
That chicken is anything but a pencil neck. Also,
No,
we
he's
still,
calling Tess the pencil neck.
also, we need to find the hidden pagey still.
Oh, I know. We're gonna get to that soon.
Yeah, no, it's coming up.
Okay.
It's one of those cases where it's actually literally near the end of the level.
In fact, you
Oh,
could
I
say
see.
that's up
I
there.
see the ground pound switch. Got it.
I'll be right back.
You
Okay.
do that. We're having a nice casual day today. Oh.
I mean, I like to think it's a nice casual day.
I'm fine with that.
And with that, boop, the chickens are back to normal.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And we could go ahead and get that last page, but Logan was on the money. We still have to get that mystery page. But thankfully, hitting that switch also activated these balloon platforms.
Blue? Yes. Yes, Logan, that's exactly what
Yes.
they are. Thank you. You were right on the money. I'm sorry, man. It's Tuesday.
So,
I don't know. Just get the things we can buy more costumes. And you'll see me later, sucker. I know it's kind of an odd little day today, but
It's a casual day for many people, but for us, it is only Tuesday.
oh, my
Literally.
God. You're right.
So yeah, stop us if you've seen this kind of challenge before.
I mean, again, it's nothing like too taxing if you're like moderately good at platformers.
Now, the question is, can you do the thing I always wanted to do, which is, can you ground pound on the side to rocket across the way to the other side? Oh, okay. Well,
Not quite.
I know you definitely can in the auto run sections.
because I'll say that's exactly what I would do in those situations, is ground pound on the angle ones to quickly, skyrocket back and forth.
Yeah.
I would, but even if I could, I feel like I'd still have that fear of accidentally overshooting.
Besides, I don't think it'll ever get quite as ridiculous as it was in 3D World.
Mm-hmm.
Those babies went for miles.
Did you know that there are a bunch of lost worlds?
Lost World? What? Lost Hex?
Basically, sequel fodder.
Yeah, sequel fodder, aka post-game content.
That too.
Oh, wait a minute, before we pick up that page, I noticed a peculiar thing down here.
An extra life.
Oh, okay.
Also, I just noticed that apparently when you get one of them, it does auto-heal you.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess...
Don't mind us, folks. We're just grabbing our little page and heading on our merry way.
I mean, being completely honest here, I imagine there's not like some big lore, and like 9 times out of 10, if you talk to these NPCs, it's mostly just flavor text, like cute little banter.
Yeah, for the most part, it's flavor text, but it's harmless flavor text.
And there's some fun bits here and there.
I mean, it's definitely not like, phi levels of, or phi levels of like clutter or stuff. But
I think the only reason I'm kind of glossing through a lot of them is the fact that going just doing a semi 100% run, going through every one of the levels, I figured was gonna be a bit of a long venture in and of itself. I didn't want to keep you guys around longer than you need to.
That's fair. I
What did I
appreciate it.
miss?
We just beat
the level.
But
Okay.
plenty more to do. We still got at least 2 more official levels and definitely some bonus ones we can find around here.
I would say let's try looking for the bonus levels real quick.
Yeah, we've done a
Oh,
couple
There's
I-
already
I-
one right there.
I want to say there's only 2 in this world, because now we are going into the other mini gimmick that this game has. That's probably not one of the better ones.
Oh, let's see what it is.
Yeah.
With enough practice, you can combine your movements to jump, tail swipe, burrow practically forever. It's like counting grass.
What?
If it isn't the anomaly.
Aye.
You've wandered into my temporary laboratory. Be a good little test subject, and I'll reward you for your cooperation.
I could see that too.
Data collection for first study. Hypothesis. Subject will be confused, no doubt as a result of a temporary spherical shrinkification.
It's not spherical. You put us into a ball.
Complete unconditional surrender predicted after failure to escape inescapable maze. Predicted outcome? Overwhelming victory.
Let us put it to the test.
So basically, just to use the game as a recent example, Logan James, do you remember those bits in Kirby Forgotten Land where you can have Kirby go into a ball and go through these particular platforms?
Yeah, the ball mazes.
Yeah, the Tuts and Tumble
yeah.
callback.
Yeah. Basically imagine that, but now you have to do with poor old Lucky here, and you have to pretty much get through this while collecting all of the coins in the maze.
The one major thing regarding these is that the controls on the ball are a little loose.
I was gonna say
Yeah, it doesn't use 6-axis, or at least if it is, I'm not using it at the moment. I'm just using the control stick.
6-axis. That's a PS4.
That's a PS3 thing.
Well, you know what I mean. It's not using any gyro.
That I will say I'm astonished by, especially since I want to say pretty much any and all modern controllers have a gyro in them.
I guess they just didn't think to actually implement it.
Well, at least that was that it? Was that the entire bonus game?
Yeah, that one was just like an introductory course to it. The later ones do get a little bit more annoying.
There aren't as many of these as there are the sliding puzzles, though, if that means anything.
First attempt complete. Note to self. Increase escapableness of mazes by 115%. 150%. I swear I can read. Yes.
It's a
more
Tuesday.
inescapableness.
Now.
You're weird. I'm getting this piece of paper.
Wait, can we just do that?
Since when did you reach puberty in only a few seconds?
Science. Oh, we'll get to WarioWare Gold eventually.
Oh, and don't mind this mention of Chip here. He's one of the, at the beginning of the film, all those warrior guardian guys that were fighting alongside us and our sister, they're one of those people.
He's the robot.
And OMG.
Mm-hmm.
What's the thing that was... Oh, whatever, we got ourselves another page, so just one more to go, and then we can fight Tess.
Then let's go ahead and find that other bonus level, and then we'll obviously we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna also do the other levels too. But
Yeah,
you know,
there's
better
a-
to get the shorter end of the stick out of our system.
Yeah,
That's
there's
fair.
at least two...
Hey, Lucky! Surprise!
Yeah?
Me and some of the golems have decided to come with you. I
What?
hope that's okay. It's no fun being alone, you know.
Please leave.
Well, fine.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I now know the secret to getting us out of his faster.
Oh, I do see the shop on the right portion of the screen.
I do. First, I'm just looking at the 2 levels there.
Let's save Harvest Festival for last, because I think that's a very good swan song for this
Ooh,
world.
a piggy.
Oh, and there's a little baby piggy next to it as well.
They're cute, but they don't. But they're not very. They're not very buoyant.
I was about to say, I thought I could just use those as a cheeky platform, but I guess I can't.
I believe I saw another bonus thing. Oh yeah, there's the other bonus one there. And oh my god.
Oh, that's right. There's a 3
one.
other levels we still gotta do.
And a bonus level to the left. And hey, Giovanni.
Let's see what we have for today. We have...
A sheriff.
You're a
Law and
sheriff.
order.
I get to be the Donut Lord.
You do get to be the Donut Lord.
May I just say, they missed an opportunity to call the glasses the paw in order.
Yeah, I would have bought it.
That's
But now,
funny.
I'm looking at this like, it's because I'm the sheriff for the week. I actually did see a recent. Apparently there was some deleted scenes that people have already started uploading from the Sonic 2 movie. One of which being a deleted scene that would have had Sonic and Tails looking at the other bonus levels to your right.
I'm just carrying around just to make sure there are no coins I'm missing.
Okay.
Also, don't mind Grandma over there. She's just taking her afternoon nap.
She's being a dumb.
Yeah.
But what was it? Yeah, it was supposed to be a deleted scene where Sonic and Tails are looking at Wade like from afar, but basically trying to be the scene that was in between, them flying away via butt copter to them in Wade's garage, suddenly looking at the map. Like
That
there was
honestly could have helped, because that whole thing, just the me in Wade's garage, did feel very sudden.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there was actually a scene of them introducing Wade to Tails.
By the way, here's a tip. Tell a friend you care about them. Like a small friend. A small rock-shaped friend.
All right, let's do it again. And
Now
there we go.
if I were a scientific mind, which I am, where would I have put the thermal detonator? Oh, hello! The aberration reappears. The second study. Subject confusion subsided. Confidence level rising. Unacceptable!
We must pull it down.
Adding additional complexity to new, impossible, and thoroughly unbeatable maze to ensure success rate. Predicted
Alrighty.
outcome: complete and total annihilation of the subject's mental state.
What?
Also, real quick, I just noticed, like, since we were talking about it earlier, how's your throat feeling right now, Jordan?
Still a little sore. I'm kind of just winging it at this point.
Alright, just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Yeah, she was going through a bit of a recording spell earlier,
Okay.
and it wrecked her throat.
Now, real quick, since we're in the second one, it will introduce new things, like these pads that you can set on that can pretty much bounce you a good ways towards your next objective.
And
Or
sometimes
they
they're-
can act as switches.
right. Or
Yeah, going
so-
back on recording sessions, I think my throat isn't as strong as it used to be, and I'm considering getting a vocal nebulizer to help strengthen my throat because I looked up some reviews and apparently it's supposed to help your throat last for like 8 hours.
I have heard some of that. I have heard some of stuff like that, kind of like almost like an inhaler or something like that.
Yeah,
to,
like an inhaler, humidifier, but it's like you could put it like on your face. There's also a mouthpiece that you can like, inhale. Like I hope it really does wonders because I really would like to get that so I can do more longer recording sessions and not feel like my throat is being.
That may help, especially with
That
our
would be
plans to try.
appreciated.
That may help, especially with our plans to try and
Oh.
careful with our plans to try and go for more long form sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And
And...
Excuse me.
Dude.
I mean, it's not like we're pushing ourselves too hard with these sessions, so...
nah, not really. Again, like, well, we're just having fun.
It's only when it really matters. Like, when we're trying to piss off a little kitty cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like... Actually, I'll wait till Tess has their little dialogue before I contribute to that to that
She's gonna
topic.
get mad. You beat her
Okie dokie,
unbeatable
okie dokie.
maze.
Second attempt complete. Note to self, for future designs, suggest reviewing all academic literature, research, and journals on the subject of turning foxes into marbles. The subject is surprisingly resilient against all attempts to demoralize him.
I almost thought you were going to say the subject matter is surprisingly thorough in its documentation. You think for such a niche subject they wouldn't have had so much reporting on it, but apparently I was not the first to try turning a fox into a marble.
And I have to say that the illustrations in the documents are surprisingly thorough. Like, I've seen parts of a fox I didn't think the fox knew he had.
Robust.
You'd be surprised what they'll accept in those kinds of documentaries now. Like, they'll literally take submissions from 5th graders.
Just the pronunciation of the what?
I was trying to say, what did the fox say? And then I was like, what?
The fox said, "Personal space, please."
And I was thinking back to the frickin' the She-Ra He-Man crossover again, the freaking classic. Like, I'm looking for a great warrior. Well, like, who is he? It's not a he, but a she, Princess Adora. What?
Ah!
Like, no, it's straight up just that what? Like W-A-T.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I worry about you sometimes.
Truly, it's amazing that man's still active here on occasion.
Wait, why are you worried about me?
I don't know. And no, I am actually really astonished that he's still like I think he still is pretty active going to conventions and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
I mean, at his age, I'd imagine he's taking all necessary precautions, because...
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, also, just as a heads up, in case, since it's very evident by the bottom here, Lucky cannot swim, so be careful about falling in the water.
Okay.
Naturally.
Random thought that I know we don't really want to be talking about that movie so soon after having finally, like, gotten over it, but who was Skeletor and He-Man in the Rescue Rangers movie?
Oh, it was still Alan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, alright then.
Again, it's just amazing this dude's still, working out there.
Yeah.
At his age, he should consider retiring, though.
I think he
it just goes to show that he
absolutely
loves the craft that much.
fair on his part.
And that he absolutely, and that he does seem to enjoy, interacting with the community, which is very nice. He doesn't have to, especially since, the fan community can be pretty, sometimes.
The fan community can be pretty much a fan community.
Yeah.
I was just thinking back to the whole freaking like, oh, well, it's so nice to get to...
hold the phone. Hi.
Oh boy!
Oh!
Well, that was close.
I was going to say, you might want to backtrack a little bit, because I think you're supposed to go there from another direction.
How... Can you actually...
Never mind.
How do we
I
get there?
was mistaken. I want to say there's a... maybe whack that...
The owl? No,
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Like, it's either something that happens a little bit later, or...
It might be something that happens a little later.
Like maybe if you solve that... oh, nice. Like, maybe if you solve that clock time trial puzzle?
Well, I have to
Maybe.
go get that anyway, so...
As well.
Cool.
At least it's not a far-off trip.
Yep, just keep them jumping properly. And done. Okay, that's...
Ah,
oh,
so
and I
that-
see the left.
Oh!
And we'll unearth on the other side. There you go. Oh, and that's what you meant by coming from another direction. Okay, and then get ready.
And now another time trial.
There you go.
Woof.
A natural Veggie Valley hospitality.
Oopsie!
Let's
I
try
can't
that
unhear
again.
you saying Veggie Valley without thinking of Veggie Tales.
That's because you were watching it again.
Listen, I have my reason for it.
Oh?
Yes.
There we go.
To explain, so
Oof.
in my project Tales of Annualia, I have someone who's voicing this character I made named Constantine, and he's British and very grouchy. And I said to myself, you know what would happen if I had this person record as Constantine quoting Archibald Asparagus?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's our first life loss, folks.
And he looks so startled. But, I mean, we're going to be right at that checkpoint, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, the checkpoint wasn't that far from where we were.
It's like right by the thing. So don't worry, we got this still. Cut to 3 hours from now. I'm positive we still got this.
I'm positive he's actually good at games.
If this took 3 hours, I'd be very concerned.
Just stay tuned, James, and don't touch that dial.
Yeah, James, you don't touch that dial.
What dial?
What dial?
And Steve, you keep touching that dial.
What dial?
Yeah,
The
well, there's our
dial
hidden
you're
page.
currently touching.
Okay, well that's our hidden page. But still, how do we get to that letter?
You just
I
got
think
a
there's-
letter.
I assume we're locked into this 2D side-scrolling thing. Like we can't go.
Yeah,
we can't go
you
back
cannot
or
go
forth.
up or down.
Try sliding down?
Okay.
Ow. Assuming the fruit's not in the way. Okay. There's something we gotta interact with.
The minute I started writing, "Where's the letter C?" the first Google response was, "What is it in ripe rollers?" Okay, you have to head bash into the wooden beam.
Well, I was.
The wooden bean?
The wooden head bash.
No,
though,
head
not
back.
just
No,
slash.
dive.
Well, that did jack and beans.
It was just the sudden the.
Why don't you keep going forward and see what happens?
An A,
No,
an,
it
a,
is
an
this.
A for effort, I'll give you that much.
What's that?
I don't think that's it, Logan.
Okay, let me look this up again.
Maybe you gotta do it from the other side.
Head jump below. Oh no! You have to head. No, we were so close. Head bash into the owl.
But we were doing that with the owl.
You were swiping the
swiping,
owl, but
not
you
the
didn't
head
head
bash.
bash it.
Trust us. Trust Ouija.
Trust in me.
I will agree, I don't know how... I still don't understand how I was able to get this on my own runs.
Almost.
Maybe you gotta go
that's
a
a
little
ground
further.
pound.
How do you headbutt?
Oh, he's getting on top of the thing, and then
Oh, that technically counts as a platform, yeah.
oh, I thought it was just a decoration. But there we go.
Hey,
Okay.
there you go.
Well, now that that's out of our system.
Don't worry, I'm the man in the chair.
With a dark past.
And I'm the woman in the chair.
We're all
Yes,
in
you are.
chairs.
And I'm the worm on the chair.
That's a turtle.
Confidently, this isn't even a chair I'm sitting on. It's a barrel.
A what?
I thought you were going to say it's a
Barrel.
bear.
That's what I thought. Like, this ain't even a chair. This is a bear.
Still mighty comfy on my caboose.
This bear gives really good lumbar support.
Oh gosh.
Trust me, we'll make the most out of the stupid worm folk once we reach the festival, because that's where their biggest swan song is.
Thank goodness. I believe in y'all. And then,
Well, you can't say y'all if you're only addressing me.
oh.
Yeah, it's very, very important that you say y'all only if you're referring to 2 or more people. Otherwise, it's you.
I'm not allowed
Y'all.
to believe. I'm not
Or
allowed to
just yeah.
believe in everyone.
I'm just saying, my sister gave me a hard time about it.
Wait,
Hey,
really?
Logan,
There's.
does the sequence remind you of anything in particular?
Here's a hint. You were practicing it last night.
Oh, for me, it was reminding me of the. For me, it was honestly reminding. Nice. For me, it was honestly reminding me of the. Oh, it's from. It's from the ancient world of Kirby Triple Deluxe, but like there's a section where there's all these trains that are heading towards the foreground, and you have to dodge them on the tracks. I mean that, and also yeah, with the spiky fruits, absolutely reminds me of that one cliffside level in World 3 of Tropical Freeze.
Every time I look at these spiky fruits, it just makes me think of, remember back in the 90s, they had, like, these old, like, rubbery balls, and sometimes they would have decorative spikes on them, but not, like, real pointy spikes. It's more just, like, plastic, like the material.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what it makes me think of.
There's certainly a hyper bunch.
Every time I look at that hat, I just think of Hector.
Well, the only difference is that his hat is still intact, unlike Hector's.
Yeah, and plus it's lighter.
White Ranger Fox has done it again.
Maybe now I don't have to worry about my taxes.
And
Oh,
maybe
yes.
now you can afford those sunglasses.
You silly Billy.
Oh, Hector, if only you knew about said taxes.
Oh wait, he has to pay taxes?
Technically? Well, he has to pay rent.
Okay, I know what you meant by rent, but when you talked about taxes, I was gonna be like,
You don't have to pay taxes if you can outrun them.
I don't know why.
That's very true.
I don't know why, but the image that went along with that was very funny. Anywho, well now
Let
we're.
me see.
Oh no, there's
that
one more
one
to the
we're
right.
saving for last. That means we have one other level to go through.
Well, first go pay for your ding darn sunglasses.
Oh,
Because I want to say that's also along the way of the other level we're trying to find.
yes, it's over to our left.
Oh, I thought it was down here.
Nope. you
No,
can go to
it's over yonder.
and the level's right past it. Right on yonder castle.
I played this game too.
Alright, while you go get your shades, I'm gonna go get some tea. I'll be back.
Yep, that
Alright.
actually does sound good. You do that.
Ah, there it is.
There it is. Now you're truly a fox of the law.
Right. There's nowhere they can run that I can't hide also.
They can't escape my gaze when I have these shades, which you think would impair my gaze, but in actuality it's like 2 magnifying glasses.
So, Pungent Path here is probably one of the more maze-like levels in the game.
Oh no. Oh no.
Because in that it's a literal maze.
Oh.
On top of that, we're sort of getting ourselves in the middle of a turf war.
Turf war between
Yep.
between what, the birds and the bees?
Close. Bunnies and garlic.
What?
Sentient pieces of garlic. Actually,
I guess that explains the Pungent Paths and. Hey,
By the way, I hope you all prepared your vocals, because these bunnies have a lot to say.
well, one in particular does.
Hail, peasant! I stand before you now, you mere equal, but once I was more. I was king of these lands, king of the rabbits and the carrots.
Mm-hmm.
A just king, much loved by my people.
Okay, good.
But
thing.
that was before. Then the garlics came. The garlics with their noxious fumes and bitter laughter.
Well, that's
They
weird.
sent us fleeing from these lands, our home for generations, our hope lost.
Well, that's a darn shame, Mickey.
But now that you're here, perchance I might risk to hope once again.
I mean, especially
A
when
new
you,
day rises on our lands. Yes, I see it now. You will help us to oust the garlics.
sounds good.
My agents have gone before you into the foul, vaporous maze that lies beyond these gates. Find my agents, free them, and together we will face the Garlic King and his minions at the heart of the maze. Together we will take back what has been stolen from us. This is a day that will be remembered. What we do together shall echo throughout the ages. They will write songs of our friendship, ballads of our quest, odes to our conquest.
Just when you do.
We ride, peasant, to glory!
I don't know what you're talking about, us needing to wait for a new Mickey shirt. We're already seeing one right now.
I was gonna say, just when you're doing that voice, it absolutely reminds me of that dude's Mickey voice. Also, I get it. Yeah, okay. So it is a maze, but from what I could see, by the way, that camera zoom in thing to look past the backgrounds is appreciated. Thank you.
It helps.
And that's another thing, because these switches are going to be... We're going to need to make a liberal use of these switches to get around the maze.
And also being able to, and also here is where I think being able to rotate the camera is definitely helpful.
And also be careful with the garlics as well, because they have a little area of effect stank attack.
Whoa.
Yep.
And also kind of lingers after you kill them. But yeah, so so I get what you're saying. It is a little maze, but now can we reuse these checkpoints as we walk past them? Like
I want to say it's possible. Don't quote me on that, though.
Okay, we just gotta be careful, is all. Well, we're about to activate anyway. We got no choice now. So checkpoint.
Well, if it means anything, activating a checkpoint also fully heals you.
That's helpful. Come on. This is stones. We can't do running.
And always remember to make liberal use of sliding.
We've gotten our first letter.
C.
C.
Yes.
But yes, in any case, it's a maze. But from what I saw entering into place, it's fortunately not a large maze.
It's not. It'll take a little bit of doing, but you'll find your way around the whole place.
Oh,
Okay.
Just make sure not to miss anything.
Captor.
Now what have we here? A peasant? Yes!
Well, thank you for releasing me.
Yay!
I mean, even though it's the least you could do. No need to touch me. I'd shake your paw, but you look like you've been rooting around in the dirt. You'll give me the gems.
What?
I'm heading to the gate of the Garlic King's throne room. Maybe take a bath and head there. Also, so we can take the Carrot King's request.
Okay.
And they only go forward from there.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine. So while we
They'll be fine. Just notice because of those little guys alone, we'll be here a little while.
Okay, so now we have that. We can jump across and get a few more coins.
Also, when you really stop and think about it, maybe we should have called upon the help of a certain plumber XP.
Possibly.
You just point him to the direction. And it's like,
Just ring the dinner bell. Oh boy, lunchtime!
notus.
Oh, Nirvana!
Notus.
Also, I assume Hype saw exactly what I saw too.
Mind me a reminder, where'd you
Back
see
the
it?
way you came.
Yes, back the way you came.
Almost, and then turn to your left.
Oh, another bun.
Go for it, Logan.
Yo, peasant. Nice clothes.
Thanks.
Of course, I know you can tell I was being sarcastic. Where'd you get those clothes anyway? Let me guess, Giovanni's shop, right?
Well, you don't like Giovanni?
I knew it. That have his Giovanni written all over it. It's right there in the tag. Well, it works on you, I guess, but I wouldn't be caught dead in that mess. Anyhow, I'm heading up to the gate of the Garlic King's chamber. Maybe up there and we'll finish this. Maybe if you do a good job, the Carrot King will give you enough coin where you can afford some decent threads. I just love the idea.
Right? No, I need a reminder, James. How many of these rabbits are we gonna have to free in this maze?
6.
All of them.
Yeah.
No, I mean like a number.
Oh yeah, it's 6.
So we got 4 more to go, chap. And we have plenty of letters. We got to probably start going back and looking through. And hopefully it's
Yeah.
not. Hopefully it's so far. What I'm seeing, my biggest concern is hopefully it's not too hard to backtrack through this maze.
It's not too hard, but there are certain cases where it might seem a little inconvenient.
And I think we already talked about this in a previous episode. If so, apologies, or the previous session. There's no way to increase our heart count, is there?
Nope, that's all you get.
I'm back.
Boy, welcome back.
Hello. We're having to rescue a bunch of snobby rabbits.
How snobby are we talking?
Well, they made fun of our clothes, for one.
They made fun of our clothes. They made fun of our hygiene because we've been rooting around the dirt a little too much. They're very much the they're like the high society sort of denizens of Lucky's world.
Like one time.
Also, that little tidbit that I did to get over there, you're technically not supposed to go over there because if you notice, there's spikes on the top of the mazes that's supposed to prevent you from doing shortcuts like that. It's not super often you get to do it though, so don't expect me to shortcut that often.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's the one case where they want you to do that anyway.
Fine. You got this.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. See?
Okay, so.
This is probably one of the more underappreciated tracks of the game, considering that usually when you come down these parts, it's always welcomed with a bonus challenge with those clocks.
Yeah.
Here it's like a nice little. I'm not, okay. I talked about this. I'm looking up the composer.
I want to say it's something that'd be a little easier to hear if you were playing the original Super Lucky's Tale, but I don't immediately remember off the top of my head.
So the composer
Also another factoid for those that never watched our original look at. In the original Super Lucky's Tale, Lucky ran on all fours. Here, he actually is bipedal.
Bipedal.
Bipedal. Bless me.
So the composer is one Romain Gauthier, who did such works as. First off, he worked on Diamond Diary Saga with King. He did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Brothers Unite. A couple
Is that a game is that one of the games based on the 4Kids series? Because I've never heard that one.
It is. If you're talking about the one where they all looked super jacked and buff and like.
Oh, okay.
the
Never
Nickelodeon
mind. That's the one based on the first Bay movie.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, and it was for a Nickelodeon hosted beat 'em up, and Anyway, let's see. He also did Asphalt, Urban GT, and he did a lot of he mostly did a lot of like kind of mobile-ish games, but he was also the composer for Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap.
Oh, bitchin'.
He did such songs as.
Oh, by the way, you want to be this little guy, Jordan?
Hey there, peasant. So you talked to the king, did you? How did you like that? He talks a lot. It's something we all have to get used to. He's a good egg, once you get to know him. Speaking of eggs, how did you like that last level? The one with the chickens?
He was okay.
We were there at the same time. I was
Really?
watching you from behind the bushes, so you probably didn't notice. I was really impressed at your jumping skills, though. So I came back here and told the king about you.
I do wonder if that dialogue changes if you did this level first.
Right, because there is no like order to these. You can do them in any order you want.
Anyway, I
Possibly.
was talking before you
Yes.
interrupted.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So, just so you know, I'm the one you have to thank for this gig.
Oh.
Aw.
Once this is all finished, what say you and I meet up for carrot juice in level 4?
I don't know.
Now,
what
is that
that
level
is.
4 or World 4?
Use your imagination. Until then, I'm gonna just kick it over at the gate to the Garlic King's throne room. Meet me there later, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I got a date, I think.
I don't think that's what we call that. Anyway. Otherwise, sorry, it's been a little bit off of a day.
Don't worry, things will start picking up once we reach the festival.
Well, here, so here we're gonna try and twist things around, try and keep things a little active. So recently, one of the things we've been doing is we've been continuing our Disney marathon, and we have now finally broken free of the dark age of Disney. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was like a complete waste. Like, there were a lot of them that I still really enjoyed. Like, Great Mouse Detective goes without saying. I still personally really like Oliver and Company. And honestly, even though I wouldn't necessarily call it a good film, Black Cauldron ended up being a bit better than I expected it to be.
it's
Oh,
it's a solid movie. Like there was absolutely
Pretty butterfly.
something there. Oh,
Now, I need a reminder, James. Is this next one the one that's gonna have, like, a lot of dialogue?
I want to say it is. You want me to take over?
I
No,
want
I'll
to do it. I want to be able.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's not do it.
Wow, what a pleasant peasant. Thank you for releasing me. I really appreciate it. That cage was so cramped that I haven't been able to get much in the way of exercise these days.
Oh.
And the only thing that I was able to eat was gross. I mean, don't get me wrong,
Gross.
greens are great at
Gross.
first.
Yeah.
The grass is gross.
Understood.
But grass all the time? It wears on you. You eat enough of the same thing for long enough and it gets downright depressing. Well, I'm free now. I suppose I'll be heading to the gateway for the Garlic King's throne room. You should hit there too. Bye!
Okay, that wasn't the one.
Okay.
Sorry,
But I did like
Fine,
that.
fine.
But I did like that. Bye. Pooh. Bonks himself.
Whoosh. But yeah, if we do, I think the next one is the one that goes on a little too long.
really?
In which case, then I mean, yeah, I'll spare you guys the expense and try that one.
I don't know. Logan seemed really adamant
I
about
need to
wanting to
wake-
be the one to throw his throat away.
I need to wake myself up. I have to
Okay,
do it.
okay. Just give him something equally. Is it? Honestly, think of it as if you were talking to the French chef from Shantae again,
Oh right.
because that's essentially what this is.
Okay. Where is that button? There's got to be like a button. Oh no, I see him. I see
Oh,
him.
there's the bunny. He's down there.
Okay, so we just have to.
Oh, I know. I was just.
We just need a. So
Oh,
what we
wait,
need.
wait,
So what we
wait,
need.
Well, I
to-
mean, yeah, you can take out the other garlic as well, just to get that
Well,
out.
I was also waiting for the fire.
So what we need to do is.
Fire.
Well, hold on. What we need to do is we need to find a switch.
What are you doing?
Oops.
You could have just.
We'll die first.
I thought that I didn't know. What am I just saying? I thought I could jump over them because there were more fireballs than I was expecting there to be.
You could have dug through them.
I think digging does keep us safe, but in any case,
It does.
In any case, here, what we need to do is we need to get to that spot, but then what we need to actually do is we need to turn on a switch. But first, I'll let this guy
I
go.
want to say that I want to say this is it.
Oh, this is it already?
I hope.
So you're the peasant I've been
Hearing about. To be honest, I thought you would be taller. Sorry, I had to find my voice. No matter.
That works.
You look like you're ready to move on and be done with this conversation. I get it. Talking exhausts me as well. What do you say we go take care of the Garlic King? Then we can go take a well-deserved break.
Oh, damn it. Okay, it was the last one. Fine, I'll do it. Just.
You know what? I don't
I
blame
keep
you.
forgetting that
thought
it is. I can't tell if it's either the last one or if it is dictated by where you find the rabbit.
But we
Like,
don't
I
know,
thought it
so-
was dictated by, like, just the order. Like, you could technically get them, like, in any order. It was just dictated by number. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I get it now. I see what you're saying.
you
It's-
said it was back. There it is.
There he is. All right, here we
There
go.
you go.
Whoa! Yes! Peasant, thank goodness you're here. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man! I've been in that cage for a long time. Seems like ages. You know what I'm talking about. When it feels like the time isn't just passing fast enough. Have you ever had that feeling like you'd rather just be anywhere else? That feeling that you wish you could be doing anything other than what you're doing right at this moment.
No, somehow.
And your head is just going in circles and you're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Around and around and around and around and around in a futile race with no beginning and no end. And around and around and around and well, that's what's been like for me these past few days, sitting in that cage. And you know what the worst part is? This isn't even my real job!
What is it?
No, seriously, the king asked me to go in and spy on the Garlics, but I was hired as the royal songwriter.
Don't tell me the song.
As if that wasn't enough to keep me busy to begin with, the king requests a lot of songs!
I'm not going to listen
A
to
ballad to
song.
commemorate this, an ode to that!
Please don't sing.
A march for every birthday! We're rabbits! You can imagine how many birthdays we're talking about!
James?
I guess I really shouldn't complain though. More songs means more work. More work means more carrots.
That's true.
And my wife likes carrots. I'm telling you, I don't even know where she's putting all those things.
What?
So I guess it's a good thing I keep so busy. The alternative could be pretty bleak. I was trapped in that cage for days, but a lot of rabbits I know are trapped in another kind of cage.
Oh?
A cage of boredom. Whatever that word means.
Ennui.
Each
Ennui.
day, ennui.
Ennui.
Each day blurring with the one that came before and the next. A cage of the mind. That's a lot harder to crawl out of than the steel one you knocked over. Come to think of it, you knocked that cage over quite readily, didn't you? You know, I'm a little surprised I didn't try this before, but, hang on a sec. Oh my gosh!
What?
This cage is light as a feather!
You wouldn't but a cage of the
I could have
mind.
gotten out at literally any point!
Yes.
I've been in there for days, waiting, praying for someone to come along. And I could have just left. I never even tried. Maybe I was in a cage of the mind after all.
I knew it.
I believed I was stuck, and so I was stuck. I failed before I even tried. Well, I'm telling you this now. This is the last time I let this happen. Never again am I going to look back on a moment in my life and regret not trying something. I'm going to write that song I've always talked about. The song for me, not more of this drivel for the king. And I'm going to finally get that boat. But first, let's go ahead and take care of the Carrot King's request to oust the Garlic King. Don't want to lose my day job. Gotta feed the monkey, am I right?
Wait, I thought you were feeding your wife.
Here, I'm gonna head up onto the Garlic King's throne room. You meet up with me there as soon as you can. Oh, and, thanks, Lucky. You know you're a good listener. I feel like I could just talk to you forever.
Go!
Wouldn't want to do that, though, now, would we?
Go!
I'll let you go.
No, you go!
Oh, one last thing, though. I want you to learn from this. Learn from my mistake. Don't let your mind hold you back. If there's something you want to do, you go for it.
Amen.
Ciao! Whee!
This concludes James Mann's audition for the West Coast Shakespearean Theater.
Honestly, you say
I
that
don't
I
know
was
about
about
you,
to.
man, but I think you...
Yeah, you say that I was about to literally break out into British Bugs Bunny.
I don't know, man. Like, I think you have Shakespeare in the Park in the bag. You're gonna kill it this year.
Indubitably.
But alright, thank goodness we're almost done with this world. We just got one more level after this. We just need to charge ahead.
Okay, I was about to say, did we make sure to get everything else? But I just saw on the right. Yeah, all we're missing is the end.
Just gotta get to the Garlic King, and then he is toast. Garlicky toast.
Sounds unappetizing.
That's good. What are you talking about? Garlic? Straight up, you ready? Garlic toast is just garlic bread.
Yeah, I know that, but, like...
Are you to tell me that you don't like garlic bread?
I like
Well,
garlic
here's
bread.
the thing. I don't really eat it a lot because my dad has a severe aversion to garlic.
Really?
That's fair. Like he has an allergy for it?
I mean, I
or
don't
it's
really
the
know if it's an
flavor thing.
allergy or if he just can't stand it. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's fair. I still have an extreme aversion to hummus.
Confidentially, I still don't know what hummus is.
It's like
It's an Indian food.
it's like a bean paste kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
it's like, if you know what chickpeas are, like those little tan peas, that's basically what it is, but mashed together.
flavor-wise, it's fine. It's just the consistency I'm not a terribly huge fan of. And oh, hang on.
Oh,
There
we
we
go.
are.
Everyone's here.
My agents are all accounted for.
You got it.
Let us show these garlics what for.
Oh, there's anybody in the reek.
It is I, King Carrot, the rightful ruler of this realm. Your days of stinking up this place are over.
No, Dave, speaks me that way. This ain't over.
I don't know.
Also, notice that the bunnies are literally bopping Ron's head. They
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
much won.
Hey, get him.
Thanks for the help, Lucky.
Also,
Here, I was going to use this page to write my royal decrees, but now I'm thinking you should have it.
okay. But also, I don't know why the whole time I was also thinking of just being of him because the voice you were using made me think he was like,
And I'm the rightful ruler.
What? What was it?
What?
it's like the thing from Shazam, like,
I think you're trying to give me a big heroic monologue, but I can't hear you. And
I'm going to take over the realm and lead my people to righteousness.
what?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm just thinking back to the Kung Fu Panda bit of like, what?
oh
I
yeah.
remember that.
And today is gonna be the stuff of you and it. What? Okay, I'm just gonna put it down there.
Alright, with that all said, we only have one other level left to go before we reach the big one. But first, why don't we talk to that bouncy little floof over there? I think it's the same one that writes the Cat King is grateful for your help in retaking his throne. We owe you a debt for your bravery.
Oh my god, his name
Should
is
you need a rabbit army, we shall be there.
his name is Jon Snowshoe.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of it. You know what? That might have been a different one we saved.
That's a Game of Thrones reference.
Yep.
So it is.
There's a man named Jon Snow, and anyway, that's going to the Harvest Festival.
Hoo-ah!
And
Probably one of the better levels in the game, in my honest opinion.
Oh, it's gonna be like
Yep.
it's gonna be like the freaking the New Donk City Festival.
Coincidentally, this was also the level that they showed off when Nintendo was doing their E3 stream a few years back.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And pretty good one to show off. I'd say it pretty much just is this game's New Donk Festival.
New Donk, if New Donk was completely countrified.
let's see.
Yep, straight from Tennessee.
He's from Tennessee.
Exactly.
Look at that gold
Okay, so we
ranger.
just gotta.
Yeah, so basically, the gimmick for this level is we got round up the band to play the big finishing festival.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go start a hunting, and then we can go find Tess, and then we can go get some shit at. Or prepare to do them, or to prepare to watch more Looney Tunes clips. One of
I'm
the
so
two.
sorry. You said should I? I thought you said something else.
I did too, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
You
What-
didn't
what other
notice
word
the
would
way
it make-
you
what other-
spoke. It sounded like you said should I.
Shit at. It's like saying swish at, like you're in the freaking Kirby's Avalanche.
Squish it.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you right now. No offense. It sounded like you said shitty.
Could be worse.
And the way you pronounce it just makes me think back to.
That's got to-
Well, it's like it's the ultimate combination of squish it.
It's like
Anyway, right off the bat, we were able to get our secret page.
perfect. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a drink.
You do that.
Got a festival ready here.
Yep, the whole gang's here, pretty much. They're selling their wares, but unfortunately, we still gotta round up the band.
What say you, Sheriff?
Hey there, partner. I got terrible news. Try to remain calm, okay? We're all set to kick off the festival, but our lead act is missing. I'm sure the Saga Baga boys are around here somewhere. Think you can help me round up the band, partner?
Well, I can't say I have much of a choice in the matter now, can I?
Stubby said something about getting a nip of mater juice before the show. We'll be in a real jam if Farmer Barry caught him dipping in his reserves again.
Okay, so first off,
Also, it's probably a blessing in disguise that Logan is out while I was speaking that whole thing, because, yeah, no, that guy's whole gimmick is literally speaking vegetable puns.
I noticed.
oh lord. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make sure Logan doesn't miss it, so I'm just gonna make sure I walk over there very, very slowly.
Well, don't do it for our sakes. We still got a runtime to worry about.
Hey, mister, be careful. This is Farmer Barry's land, and he doesn't take kindly to trespassers. Stubby's already in a barrel of trouble with that old worm from sneaking into a sip of his mater juice reserves.
So yeah, this is pretty much our stealth section of this game, but and I use that in the loosest sense of the word.
That's it, out of sight, out of mind. If you're determined to get a bit of mater juice, you better keep to burrowing, okay?
Yep. If at any point you do you pop yourself out while digging, you will have to restart from the last checkpoint.
Oh, jeez. That's pretty steep.
Welcome back,
right?
Logan.
Welcome back. Oh, me. Welcome back, me. But that's a pretty
Yes.
steep, All right, here we go.
I mean, that's why I mean, look at that, just like that.
Almost caught.
Yeah, I did that for the sake of demonstration. Don't worry.
You almost got busted.
Just
We would have spared your honey.
I just like the idea of just like after all that, he's like, "Oh, Mama Bear found you."
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Just like has the
That's
double barrel at the
that's
ready.
awful.
What? They just has the double
Oh.
barrel ready. He's a farmer.
Let it also be known, ladies and gentlemen, not that long ago we were also watching Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, that's right, we were, weren't we?
We were.
Also, hey there, madam.
Oh.
That was a close one. Stay out of sight, or Farmer Bear is gonna kill you.
Damn it. I'm thinking something else.
Now watch out for the tractors.
Oh boy.
Yep, getting hit by those will automatically knock you out
I'm
of the
sorry,
burrow.
did they let the fucking babies pilot these things?
Yes, they are.
If not babies, then just very small people.
And then there's Grandma.
It's Van Buren.
That's
Keep it up,
bad,
sonny.
Berwin.
Oh no, you know what? Just
I
give
just said that.
no, just give her Flaky's voice.
Oh, I think you want to backtrack in this.
Oh, I
in
know,
this
I know. I
section.
just wanted to get those coins first.
Okay. Don't worry. I thought it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You probably have to go a little further from the opposite end.
Right.
Just yeah, no. He don't take kindly to interlopies.
Lopies.
Lopez, I like it. Lopez.
Oh,
Like, he couldn't have saw me from back there.
you'd be mistaken. He may be getting up there in his years, but he has the eyes of a hawk and the body of a worm.
I have the eyes of a hawk, and the eyes of a hawk.
Okay, I think it's here where they want you to, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're not even supposed to do that.
I
There might
can't
be
see.
nothing back there.
Sorry, I was just avoiding.
Oh, well, nothing to worry about. We're safe down here. But there might be something behind them barrels. It's
Yeah,
the letter C.
I wonder where the L is.
I'm sure the L's not that far away from here.
Hey, you.
Haha, oops. I really got myself into a pickle. Can you bust me out of here, buddy?
Sure.
Ooh, I relish what you done for me, friend. I'll tell you what, though. That sip of mater juice was worth it. Let's head back on. Let's head on back and get that harvest jam started.
That's oddly appropriate considering he pretty much just was hammered not that long ago. So yeah, they got their lead vocalist back.
I got my lean old milk jug. Check it.
Oh, never mind. He's not the vocalist. He's the bottle blower.
Excuse you, I said milk jug blower. You better recognize.
All right, so that's one of the three band members down. Time to find the rest of them. Hey, you found Stubby. Good work, partner.
Yahoo!
Oh, and now we can move on to find the next person.
You know, Bart said something about heading out to the lake. He likes to rehearse these shows with his backup dancers.
Oh.
All right, I want to say the letter L might be close by here if we already missed it that easily.
Okay.
Bingo!
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, bam. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Maybe.
Care for your thoughts?
Yeah. I am gonna need one of you guys to be mindful, because I do know one of the letters here can be really easy to miss. I don't know if it was in this section or the third section.
Well,
But for now... For now, we're gonna take this tomato rider.
I'll keep you posted.
okay. Easy does it.
What do you have to say about this here place?
Well, buddy, this is a private rehearsal. Wait, what? The show's about to start? Ah, shucks. I can't go without my backup dancers. They really light up the stage. Help me round them up, we'll get it glowing.
Okay, so we need some
And by
fireflies.
backup dancers, he means these little fireflies.
Aw.
Okay.
Don't worry, that one's already an honest person. But God, now I'm just imagining all the backup dancers are literally just twins, or like they're all twins of that one character that Jim plays in Princess and the
Oh,
Frog.
yeah.
Ray.
Ray.
Ray, that's it.
We gonna lead you down the road there. We just gonna get on down there.
Get on down the bayou.
Don't make me like
Get
my
on
butt.
down.
Oh, thanks.
Honestly, what's funny is that, like, not, like, what am I trying to say? I actually do genuinely like some of the songs he sings, like Getting Down the Bayou, and especially My Belle Evangeline.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
super
yeah. I like that. We're gonna take you all the way down, or whatever.
Honestly, just the entirety of that soundtrack I think is very underappreciated. Like, I know everyone loves the villain song, but I love just about all the tracks in that movie.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I like what it was going for. It's just, you know, some parts.
I think we're fine for now. Oh, hey, the phone. I just realized something. Turn right.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's the K up there. But yeah, turn the camera right.
Ah,
There's
thank you.
there's a firefly up there. Which okay, you know what? I realize you got. I think you come back that way. But
That or let's see what happens if we defeat all the enemies in the area.
okay.
Get on out of here, you worm!
Besides, we need more coins before we knock this place down. Oh, okay. We
Well,
just
you
got
got
That's
an
just
extra
an
life.
extra life.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was right. You have to go back that way. You'll be fine.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Sorry for stalling, ladies and gentlemen.
Where?
It's all fine.
No, you should be ashamed, partner. I'm kidding.
What is it?
What? Why did you do this?
I put out so much just for you guys to come along, and you just start hassling me over it.
As if I really look like that.
Like this.
Sorry, that's just...
I'm sorry, Jordan, but if you want to be a good noodle, you must behave like a good noodle.
I'm a good noodle.
And then have the whole like slow down the as we peel off.
That's a different
No, that's a
episode.
different episode. Yo, you're thinking of
No.
Yeah, with his head spinning. Yeah, the whole like is the Bumblebee episode.
All right, when
Mrs.
the
Puff,
guys.
can I use the bathroom?
Mrs. Puff, is it nap time?
Oh, that's right. That's
Oh
what he
yeah, it's like, take your stuff into the back room. But why? Because the big fat meanie says so. Now go.
said. Before you go that way, is there anything you missed back there?
Let me see.
well,
Well, I know
there's
there's a whole little obstacle course
There's a firefly
there.
over there.
Really, oh, and then if
Hang
you
on,
jump
let
up.
me see
Oh, if you
what I
jump
messed
up
up here.
Yeah, and if you jump up on top of here, there's a firefly that you can then head to if you go backwards along the beams.
Oh yeah, okay. You know, I'm starting to realize. Basically, going that way will going the the other way. That's where you want to go to end the whole
Yeah,
thing.
so go-
You want to go.
Left.
Yeah, you want to go left, or well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, left, and then up these baskets, and yeah, you do want to go like over the water wheels and stuff.
Yeah, don't go taking Billy Jim's right over there.
Bada, bada,
We still
banana,
got
bada.
unfinished business down in these parts.
Yeah, I don't know why I was just. Yes, Logan. I was watching a bunch of like SpongeBob clips again because I was bored. It was a Tuesday. We discussed
Hey,
this.
nothing wrong with watching
I
SpongeBob
was just-
clips. I mean, like,
because it kept getting recommended to me in my freaking TikTok thing. The no 18 in my class. Would anyone
care for a bonbon?
I would.
Go your favorite.
Oh God.
Oh,
well, that's what he sounds like.
No, I know.
oh, it's
I'm
a
just,
delicious explode. It's a delicious.
No eating in my classroom.
Classroom. It's
There's that-
classroom, Steven.
and a
Class.
I did say class.
There's
You
that,
said
of course.
classroom, not classroom.
But then, of course, there's also the.
Number one, no talking.
What does that mean? Shut up!
I just love the way he says, "Does that mean?"
I thought he said "shut up" to him or something, or
Nope.
quiet.
No.
or something.
I think with "shut up" that was with the SpongeBob movie. The whole like, so nobody knows.
Maybe.
Maybe it was shut up. It throws a cheer at him.
Yep, at his
It's
face.
just, it just
Oh,
doesn't. Really
I think
Oh,
we
with the-
want to head
yeah.
on over that way to get that firefly.
yep, across the beam.
Well, I also want to check to see if there was coins over there, but it looks like I have to go a little ways to get it.
And you're already-
I'll just
Yeah.
get this firefly
You've
first.
reached the total. You're fine. We got that letter.
And the
so-
other is just a bonus.
I assume the last letter is going to just be where the last bandmate is.
It
Yeah.
should be along the way.
So you just jump to that tin roof over there on your left.
Hooey!
Hi.
What?
Never
Well,
mind.
I thought there was gonna be one on the way while I was on that guy's boat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where the last Firefly is, yeah.
I know,
What else-
but you
what
made
else
it
is
sound
he
like that
missing?
there was another one.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I see where it's going. Yeah, just go.
Yeah,
back
just
over
follow
toward the
your
boat.
gut.
Go where the worms flow.
Yeah.
Possibly not in the waters, because I don't think worms can swim.
Careful now.
You ever wonder how what would happen in the instance that a worm pretty much goes overboard and he sink or swim sort of mentality?
It becomes food for the fishes.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, see,
yeah.
there's the one that we're missing.
Yeah.
Live bait.
Hi, I'm Lenny.
What was that from?
That's from Shark Tale. You know, like that's the first thing that Jack Black says when he sees the worm.
Oh, right. As he zooms in or whatever.
Yeah. Loading. Loading. Loading.
This seems a little elaborate. Also, oh my god, there's a whole boatload of these old man Jenkins.
We travel in packs.
We are legion, for we are many.
As it does it.
I mean, if Velma
What do you
wanted to
think
pick
of
any place to do a cross-examination, it'd be here.
Yep.
One place.
So, what's your thoughts on how exactly New Super Licky's Tale portrays the good old South, Jordan?
It's interesting. It's
I'm sorry.
cozy, and every time I see those tomatoes, I just think of Bob.
What's up, James?
I'm sorry, for when you were asking her that question, I didn't hear that as portray. I heard that as betray.
Oh, how does it betray my people?
Let my people go.
Tell O Pharaoh, let my people go.
Actually, what's cool is that a friend of mine, he did a cover of that on Man on the Internet's channel.
Oh, that's right. Like, I was thinking of a different song, but I also remember that one too.
What?
Oh, there's my backup dancers!
Like what if out of complete nowhere suddenly one of these guys is like one of their subtitles just perfectly matched the phonetic sounds that they were making.
Maybe.
I mean,
I mean-
I'm surprised they didn't do that with the old geezers.
There we
Now
go.
time for his part of the band.
The banjo.
A one-stringed banjo. That's not how music works.
And where are his backup dancers?
They'll be here in a moment. They'll be here for the actual show.
Alright, well,
We just gotta rescue
Oh, I
one
see them
more
now, yeah.
member of the pack.
alright,
Yep.
Sheriff, where is he?
Alerts back to fantastic.
Fantastic.
Nubby's the last one. He was fretting something awful above the stage in the VIP area. He gets really keyed up before a performance. Unfortunately, the backstage gate is locked tight. Dig deep and I'm sure you'll find a way through.
Oh?
You gotta
Right, now-
dig a little deeper.
Deeper, for you it's gonna be tough. Yeah, deeper.
We'll get there eventually.
Follow
We
up.
still gotta get through them boring ones like Little Mermaid and Aladdin and
I like those movies. I just like singing
It's a
those songs.
key.
Sheesh.
Look at that fat
Oh.
key. It's so
and it's
fat.
heavy. It is
I
fat.
think
which is why
It
we
looks
can't
like-
jump.
It looks
We
like a
need to do
rubber
puzzling.
toy.
it.
It doubles as a pull. It doubles as a
Also,
flotation device. Oh,
There's
the
that's
lie.
a sneaky one.
That one's very easy to miss if you're not thorough enough.
Yes.
I'm sure that's giving some Mario Odyssey players a little hint of PTSD.
So it's giving me Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. PTSD.
Yeah, well, to be fair, here you can actually turn the camera to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will give it this as far as like, you know, devilishly delightful hiding spots. That's usually about the worst that this game does.
Okay.
It knows its boundaries and sticks to them.
Thank goodness. Alright.
So yeah, this is pretty much one of those cases where you're gonna have to be doing a lot of, as Gamba would put it, pick up, put down, while you're trying to trying to levitate it all the way up to the top over there.
Yeah, no, you gotta escort this key all the way around. So, oh, I see. You actually want to jump back down. Jump down over to that darkened platform on the right, and you can then tail swipe to spin the cog over.
Also, there was a cog I could spend. My bad.
So, so what you do is you move this over here.
Well, it's like I knew I had to spend that. I just didn't see the cog on there.
Drop it down, and then
Put down.
you're gonna go climb up all the way to. Then you actually want to climb all the way to the top now.
Oh right,
Actually,
the platform.
Yeah, because what we're gonna do.
Actually, don't you want to swipe the elevator instead?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think that's what he meant.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought there was a switch on top as well. But yeah, you just hit that, and then whoop, nice.
There you go. Now lather, rinse, and repeat.
And, yep, perfecto.
All set, partner.
I mean, so far from what I'm seeing, Lucky at least looks satisfying to still control through all this. It's not like floaty, you would say.
No, I'd say if there is floatiness, it's just floaty enough to help with platforming.
Oh, hey there, partner.
Hey, yo.
Didn't know you there.
Yo.
Oh, shucks. I know it's corny, but I just get so nervous before a show. Guess I better get a move on. No time like the present to start facing your fears.
Almost thought I heard
That's
no
not how you spell
thigh.
time in this context.
Almost read that as no thighs.
We don't got no hips to shake. The show's cancelled.
What? Oh, here we go. Festival time, everybody. Frickin' finally.
Showtime!
I'm in hell.
Hey, I
on,
think
it's
it's
charming.
nice.
I don't know what you're complaining about. This is a pretty nice beat.
I'm getting
Yeah.
Look at them all.
I'm getting
oh, look
like-
at Licky there in the center.
Aww.
I'm getting
He's
like
getting into it.
I'm getting like Chuck E. Cheese while everything's
10 out of 10. Best worm country music ever.
it's just the image in my head is just Chuck E. Cheese and like colors are swirling, the whole like world's just fading around me, and this is my last moments.
Honestly, in some other contexts, this totally would pass off for animatronic band time thing.
Yeah,
So, what do you think of the show?
don't look at me like that, Lucky. Where's the exit? Oh, we just talked to him again.
There
Okay.
it is.
That was totally radish. The Soggy Bogga Boys really know how to turn up the beat.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough for your help, Lucky. You're a real pal. Here, I know it ain't much, but I had the band sign this autograph for you. It's sure to be a real collectible.
What paper was it on?
Oh, the lucky kind.
Oh boy.
I don't think an autograph's gonna taint it.
Well, here's hoping it don't taint it.
Well, assuming there's no... let's just assume this is one of the pages with a picture on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did it.
That I can just imagine in the world it's based on. There's literally like the sky is literally just it's you just see the freaking autograph on there. It'll forever haunt them.
Yeah. Well, and apparently they were going to be, according to that loading screen, they were going to be going on tour.
Oh, that's...
As a matter of fact, they are. Stay tuned for that.
Well, for now...
Also, who the hell are you?
I don't know, but I don't... Fine.
Sliding into Soggy Boggy Boys was the... I was thinking of the... Must be those Soggy Bottom Boys. And then the bird...
What the hell?
What the hell was that?
Also, Logan, you've been spared because that was a pretty weird pun right there.
Oh, thank God. But no, just...
Also, real quick,
Oh, yes,
we
we
can
did.
now look at the costume that we got for getting all the pages in this world.
Oh, let's see what we got.
Unfortunately, it does not look like we can get the full set, but I think we could do with maybe
Oh,
one.
Tessa's outfit.
Yep. I'll let you choose, Jordan. Do you want Tessa's clothes or her wig?
Her clothes.
The
Okay.
wig just...
The
doesn't
wig
look
kind of
right.
makes her look like one of those middle like it looks like one of those mothers that's going through a midlife crisis.
Kinda does, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is... Yeah, you know what, we'll just... Oh, didn't do that. We'll just keep him there.
Now I look like a true freedom fighter.
You really do. God damn it, he does kind of look like an equivalent of Sally Acorn.
Yeah, like Sally Acorn mixed with a little bit of Francois, whatever the hell his name
Oh!
was.
Oof!
Whoop! Thank
Oh.
goodness the developers planned for that moment.
Good thing all my dirt broke your fall, hey, Lucky?
Yeah, see that?
I'm sorry, I have to.
See this, Lucky? This here is my hole. It was made for me.
Get your own.
It's a good thing you can't die in this overworld. Boy, if you did, you'd be a real idiot.
Well, don't
All
tempt
right.
fate now, because we're heading on to our boss fight.
Let us in. Let us in. Let us open. Let us in, please.
Yep.
Also, hey there, Golem.
Okay.
Bye, Golem.
Goodbye, Golem.
Golly gee.
Let's just get straight to brass.
When you were young, your dad, Liam, was best friends with Jinx before he betrayed the Guardian Order. I hope we never have a falling out like that, because you're my bestest buddy.
What?
Talk
What
about
was that?
I-
Oh, sure.
for what it's worth, that's got to be like the weirdest place to disperse all that lore.
Yeah.
Just a smidge. Like you think a cutscene or something would have done that. And
Oop.
And let's say, and I mean, imagine if you're playing this on like a PS5 or Xbox Series X. Those things will go by quick.
Yeah. But now we're up to our boss, Tess, who it appears has hijacked some of the rural technology here to put together a monster to stop us.
You really are a persistent pest. I'll admit that your ability to defy my prediction models is surprising. But you've been the wrench in my works long enough. Allow me to introduce you to my latest innovation, Petunia.
Petunia?
Together, we'll wipe that endless smirk off your face and take every page you collected so far. Prepare yourself. You're a bitteration of annoyance. Oh, you a bitteration of
Aberration.
annoyance. I swear to God. Good talk.
I always thought it was pronounced apparition.
I don't
it's
know.
something like that. Anywho,
So
basically-
get your feet in gear.
because yeah,
Not like that.
it's. I mean, otherwise it's all about just knocking switches. If you can knock the switches, it's already done. And wow, this actually looks.
Knocking switches and jumping over lasers.
Yep. Which
Like that.
having watched Hype practice another part of this game, this looks ridiculously easy by comparison. But yeah.
Well, again, to be fair, like what you were watching was technically like a hard mode.
Right. Which again, more on that later.
I will say, as far as the boss fights are concerned, the only one that ever really gave me trouble was the final one.
The final one, and I'll admit, even though it's not super hard, Madame M was like a weird difficulty spike for me.
Yeah, hers can definitely hers is definitely a little harder than her siblings, but that's only because, to be fair, she was originally supposed to be a DLC campaign.
Really?
Right.
Was it like a stretch goal or something?
No, it wasn't so much a stretch goal. It was just something they added on to the original Super Lucky's Tale later as a paid DLC.
Oh.
Now, as opposed to here, where you will get to be a part of that at some point or another. In fact, I think that's the second to last mandatory world of the game.
Okay, well
Right.
that is neat that they just straight up integrated that.
Which, yeah, it makes sense considering otherwise that's so weird that like only one member of the kitty litter had to be like it wasn't a part of the main campaign at first, despite literally being there on the title screen.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what happened in the base game? Was she just did they just not have enough time, or was she just? Or
I
did she
guess they just didn't
kinda-
have enough time.
Alrighty. Well, meanwhile, as soon as we're almost done, because I assume we're getting down to
Actually,
the
now that
last
I think about it in retrospect, it's kind of funny because the original Super Lucky's Tale, I want to say came out around 2007 or 2008-ish. Basically, the point I'm getting at is that it was already in stiff competition with the likes of Mario Odyssey and A Hat in Time.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? I think this is fine. I think this will hold up pretty well, and we did it.
Yep. There.
Right
she
out
goes.
the ejector seat!
And as with that, Jordy, we're sorry to say, Tess is out the building.
You did it, kid! Our sleepy little village could use more friends like you. You know, Tess might be madder than a nest full of hornets and a well-oiled paint shaker, but our idea of innovating things right here ain't all that bad.
Oh,
What with the portals to other worlds reopening and all, might be time we updated the village's speech.
yeah.
By the by, have you met my new deputy, Jolene?
Oh, look at her.
Figured I could use a new partner, seeing as you'll be moving on soon on account of this here clover page I got for you.
From the pig, it all goes back full circle to the pig.
Thanks again and come back anytime. You hear?
Yay!
You know, never mind, joke report. Let's just grab our page and head on to our next world.
Thank goodness. Let's hope it's not as tribulating as this last one was.
Well, it was only because we spent so much time just getting straight to the point.
True.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's like, he'll be back. I'm sure he'll come back. He just said he had to go to the store.
It's pretty much insinuating that they spent a whole year waiting for him to come back.
I'm sure if we sit here long enough, he'll realize that we stopped playing hide and seek hours ago.
He'll come back. He's gotta.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the restful retreat.
Hey, you know what, Logan? I kind of want you to be Napoleon here. Ooh.
Oh!
That's
You
his muscle.
present! I want a present! Tastes like licorice. Oh. Okay, Lieutenant Fluff and Stuff and General Buttons. Buttons is the smaller one.
Yeah. Like I said, the Napoleon-looking one.
Pursuant to the Metropolis Accord regulation regarding page ownership, I, General Buttons, do formally declare war upon the restful retreat, claiming all pages found within these lands.
Quick request. Could you try something a little more higher pitched and whiny?
And what?
Whiny.
Basically, do
A whiny.
yeah. Basically, think. Actually, continue. I'll do my thing later.
And you, Fox, are you a neutral diplomat on the Yeti's behalf sent to offer an
That works.
unconditional surrender? No? And then prepare for war. Lieutenant Fluff and Stuff, and I will show you no quarter. Enjoy your freedoms while they last. Good day to you, sir.
And off they go.
Hey, Lucky, be careful. This is Dropkick Canyon.
Dropkick, and
Home
the
of the
big
most-
guy back there just bunts him into the ravine.
But yeah, so basically, this is where we're going to be seeing a lot of Yetis, and you know,
this is where that.
and they're
yeah.
wrestling sorts.
That,
And it's sort of, in matter of speaking, they used to be, but technically now they run a resort.
that would explain the freaking Macho Man Randy Savage dude we'll see later.
Pretty much, that's their whole gimmick, yeah. We've given up fighting for something that will make us even stronger. Peace of mind.
What?
I'm here to help guide our guests as they take this first step toward dividing themselves. You want to partake in our peace? You gotta earn it. Are you ready? Get to it, brother.
Oh, okay.
And that's what we're going to be doing next time in New Super Lucky's Tale, where we go further with the Restful Retreat. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end things off. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have yourselves a grand day.
Sounds good.
See you guys next time. We're gonna be heading on to our own retreat first.
Take care.
Good night.